Hello and welcome back to the Flawless 195 World Tour. I'm Captain Wilson and this is flight 147 of now a 219 flight World Tour. I guess we've been down on the ground here in Calbayog, the Philippines, for about 2 weeks. So apologies for the big gap. Probably the biggest gap so far between flights. And now, if you did watch the previous flight, we had a problem with the plane. It was going a bit too fast. And I couldn't be bothered with dealing with that for 2 hours. So I thought, right, emergency diversion down to Calbayog. We then attempted this emergency nose dive in. Didn't quite make the runway, so did a little go around and eventually got it down between the tree line here. Now, we're at first light of dawn in Calbayog. It is now an hour and a half flight to the original destination, which is Ngerulmud. Ngerulmud is what I'm going to go for. Capital of Palau, or as near as we can get to the capital of Palau. We are a few miles south of the capital, but I think it is the only runway on the main island of Palau. So that's where we're going to head. Like I say, so it was originally a 2-hour flight from Manila, but like I say, we did do this emergency diversion landing to Calbayog, the Philippines. So it now becomes an hour and a half flight. So we'll get up there, cruise for about an hour, and then come on down. Hopefully, the visibility is good and the terrain is probably going to be pretty flat. We haven't got ILS in because it's only a small runway, a bit like this one. And yeah, that is about all. We're going to be heading pretty much southeast, like I say, for about an hour and a half. Departure time, I've not really worked it out, but I think it's about, 5 in the morning local time. So let's head out there. Now, I am going to take off. I'm going to start at the far end of the runway between the trees and come out and take off in this direction and up there. I reckon the runway should just about be long enough. Now, I don't fancy going from this end because I'll be taking off with trees really close either side of the runway. So we'll go a bit more risk averse. And I'll set the plane at the far end and take off this way, and then have to do like a 180 to get us back in line with the flight plan. But yeah, without further ado, let's get the safety demo on, get this plane set up if I remember what buttons to press in what order, because like I say, it's been a couple of weeks. But yeah, apologies for that. But the world tour does continue. I've not forgotten about it. It's not been binned off. We're still alive. We're still kicking, despite the random detour to Calbayog, which I've certainly never heard of. But here we are. We've had a nice 2-week holiday in Calbayog, but it's time to get over to Palau. This is flight 147 of 219. Thank you for joining. Please do drop me a like. Please do subscribe. And if you are not familiar with what we're doing, where we're going and what it's all about, please do watch the Route Explainer video on the channel. All right, thank you. Let's get this thing underway. And let's get over, finally, 3 weeks in the making, over to Palau. Let's do it.
Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrests down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff. Let's do it. Okay. Hello. Well, tonight, got something a little bit different in order. Or this morning, should I say. It's tonight for me. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Right, I'm going to be looking at some real flights. Because I'm going to Brazil in July. And I'm going to be looking at some flights. I don't know if I'm going to book it. But I need to get looking. You know what I mean? Sky Scanner, here we go. Oh, hello. The PC nearly froze then. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I'm going to Salvador. Not to be confused with El Salvador. No. Salvador, sort of, what do I mean? Northeast Brazil. Right. Let's, I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Right, let's crop this down. Let's crop this down. Right, I'm gonna do this. Millions of cheap flights, yeah. Oh yeah, is it? Is it cheap flight? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure it's cheap flights? Because I'm not convinced. Right, let's have a look. 15th to 25th of July, business class. Look how much it is. Look how much it is. 2,500 bargain. Take my money. 2,000. It's just gone up. It's just gone up. Oh, did that not just say 2,500? 2,623. Take the money. It's ridiculous. This is the ideal flight, though. It's this one here. So you can't really see it, can you? But do I need to be? Oh, I need to be leveling out in a minute. This is the ideal flight here, you see. Hour and 45 minutes to Paris. Hour and 45 minutes in the airport. Boom. 10 hours from Charles de Gaulle. Charles de Gaulle? I've landed at that on this world tour. 10 hours to Salvador. Come on. Land at 3:30 in the afternoon, so it's basically all day. And then coming back is night flight settings. Coming back, leave at 5:30 in the afternoon. Arrive in Paris, 8:20, and then the 5-hour layover, which is going to be horrible. Before then, an hour and a half back to Manchester. So this one, the coming back. If you want to lie flat on a bed situation, you're gonna have to business class it, aren't you? You know what I mean? But it ain't cheap. 2,700 and mate. I ain't got that kind of funds. You know what I mean? It's criminal. It's criminal. So let's have a mess about with the dates. Anyway, I need to be leveling out in a minute. I'm going to forget, aren't I? Let's concentrate on leveling out in a minute, and then we'll come back to this. Yeah. Oh God. I'm thinking premium economy. Premium economy is about £2,000. Economy is about 1,200 quid, I think. Yeah, so it's like economy's like 1,200. Premium economy about £2,000, and then obviously business class 2,700. The thing is, it was 2,400 like last week. But you know what I mean? The Iranian situation is pushing probably pushing the cost of jet fuel up and therefore pushing the cost of flights up. So, yeah, it's gone up like 300 quid in a week. So get in. You know what I mean? So, definitely going. Oh, mate, honestly, it's brutal. It's brutal. Now, what I could do, apparently, what a cheap way of getting, or a cheaper way of getting business class is book economy, and then on the day when you're checking in, go, right, I want a paid upgrade for business class, and they go, all right, and it might cost you another 600 quid or something, but it ends up cheaper than just booking business class now, you know what I mean? But the big caveat to that is it's a gamble. They could just go, oh, we haven't got any business class seats left. It's all full. So unlucky, bro. You're in economy for a 10-hour flight. Cheers. You know what I mean? So, and I don't really. I suppose going there is not that bad, but a 10-hour flight through the night coming home. And going there is bad anyway, because I'll be anxious and nervous and everything, and you know what I mean. I'm all right in the virtual world, aren't I? But in reality, it's a bit mad, isn't it? In reality, I'm a bit of a nervous flyer, you know what I mean? I'm a bit of an anxious person in general, so... Right, anyway, we need to be... let's level it out. So, yeah, that's the irony of it all. Right, let's hope the plane actually behaves itself now, speed-wise. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're going to Palau anyway, but I would prefer it to behave itself here now. Are you going to behave yourself speed-wise? Come on. Behave yourself. B-A-S-S-I-O-N. Must be P, you know. It's not going to be bashing, is it? Right, what are you doing speed-wise? Yeah, throttle should be coming down now, and it is. It's looking good. It's looking good. Right, let's 259 this. Let's 259 this bitch. Let's 259 up in this bitch. Let's stabilize at 259, baby. Let's stabilize. Why have we've got a bit of turbulence going on here? We have, haven't we? You know what I mean? Right, is the plane happy? Yeah, 66% throttle. This looks about right. We're a bit wobbly though, aren't we? It's not exactly smooth sailing at the minute. We're a bit. Usually, you get a bit of turbulence when you're flying over mountain ranges and stuff. You don't usually get it like over the ocean, to be honest. So this is a bit. I mean, you're not getting blown around at some. It's not crazy, is it? You know what I mean? It's not. It's just a little bit annoying because the speed might fluctuate a bit, and if we go like 261, it's too fast. Like there, it just touched 261 then, and the control's like, the plane's like overspeed. We might have to come down to like 257, 258. Yeah, look, got a bit of turbulence, and it's just the speed's just not consistent. I'll just give it a minute to see if it settles down. If not, I'll come back to like 257 or something. Yeah, look at the speed. We're right on the limit of speed here. Come on, settle down. No, I'll give it another 30 seconds. If it doesn't want to settle down, I'll just bring it down a couple of knots just to... Have you settled? I think it's all right now, actually. 260's not bad. If it flicks to 260, but it's when you get 261, it's overspeed. I think we're all right. I think it's on the limit, but Hopefully it settles down. Anyway, right. Let's get back to this. It keeps touching 261. I'm gonna just do the sensible thing here and just, yeah, look, we're being blown around quite a lot actually. I'm just gonna do the sensible thing here and just come down to like 257. Just so we haven't got the controller vibrating, because it's just annoying. There you go. We're just a couple of knots under the. Yeah, that's all right now. Right, back to this situation. I'm going to mess about with the dates and see if we can get anything cheaper if it's... the thing is, these flights aren't every day. This Air France flight's not every day. Now, there's this other option here. This is the Air Portugal option. But I'm arriving at like midnight. Oh no, that's not the option. That's not the one. It's this one. That's even dear. This is even like 3,100 before you even click on it. Before you even click on it and add a suitcase and add a fucking. Do you know what I mean? You can add another 100 quid on that easily, just on like. You know what I mean? Add a meal. I think to be fair, I think the meals are included, but you know what I mean. There's little costs along the way, so you could add 100 quid on that easy. But yeah, that's the other option. Get there at 10 o'clock at night, and then. But this is actually a problem now. You might think, oh, you get a few extra hours there. But it's actually a problem coming back at 11:30 at night, because you're going to have to check out from the hotel at like 10, 11 a.m. So what you're doing till like 8, till you get to the airport at like 8 p.m. with your suitcase and all that. See, you sort of got this dead sort of afternoon/evening. So you're actually better on this flight where you're coming home at 5:30. So then you're at the airport at like 2 o'clock. You're checking out at 10. You've got, you know what I mean? You've got a couple of hours before you got to be at the airport. But so it's actually worse, that one coming back. And it's worse going as well, because you want to get there as soon as possible, really. And arriving at 10 o'clock at night, you've already lost that first day. Whereas with the Air France one, arriving at 3:30 in the afternoon, yeah, it'd be knackered and all that, jet lag and all that. But, you know, you've still got an evening of the first day. So this is the preferred option. See, it says 2623, and then when you click on it, it's like 2,750. Like, GG's. Right, let's mess about with the dates. What if I go, because these flights aren't every day, you see, like if I go Thursday, look, all of a sudden it's 2 stops and it's taking, hang on, I can't really see this, I'm going to have to, yeah, it's gone up again in price, and it's taking 20 hours to get there, so, wow, it's still getting blown around, you know, with this turbulence. Yeah, so Thursday's not really an option. I'm just looking at what days to go, right? So let's say we go on Friday the 17th. Again, you're up near the $3,000. No. Again, it's not great, is it? 18 hours. It's 2 stops in it. So Wednesday the 15th is it now? Saturday, if I go on the Saturday, I think this is possible. There, it's that flight again. So that same flight that's on the Wednesday is on the Saturday. Again, it's another 300 quid more. But there it is, 3 hours 35. Sorry, 13 hours 35. And again, coming back. But what I'll do is if I go. So basically, I can go on the Wednesday, go on the Saturday. But then obviously I'll come back a different day then, because I want at least 10 days. Well, I say at least. I can't get any more than 10 days. So I'll then change the. Let me just. Yeah. So what I'll do then is I'll then. What would 10 days be? It'd be like the Tuesday, wouldn't it? So. Look at these prices, man. Hold that sucker down. Monday the 27th. Look at this. You look at the prices. Right, let's have a look at. Oh, that's actually, it's good in terms of, look at that, 12 and a half hours. So that eradicates the, what's that, 9 days. But that's eradicating the 5 hour layoff. The 5 hour layover coming back. 12 and a half hour journey time is really good. But I'm not going for 9 days, am I? Let's have a look at Tuesday. Saturday to Tuesday. Look at the prices, Brev. Just add another 500 quid on, don't you? Yeah, just add another 500 quid on. Absolutely. And it's longer, look. And it's 2 stops coming back. Mate, this is criminal. 3,500 you are absolutely taking the right royal piss. I mean, you're taking the piss at 2,700 anyway. But 3.5. Fuck that for a gamer soldier. So let's say I come back. See, now we're getting into 11 days. Well, we're back under the 3k mark. Fucking get in. Ah, now that. See, but it's so expensive, really. I want, like, if I see a flight, if I click in some dates and I see like 2,300 or something, bang, I'm booking it now. Do you know what I mean? But this is great in terms of. So you've got that flight on the Saturday, and then that where am I up to? Wednesday the 29th. But then it arrives Thursday morning, so I won't be back in work till the Friday. So it ends up being like a 12, 13 days. Mate, I'm not gonna be able to get away with that. And it's hellishly expensive as well. Oh, mate, talk about stuck between a rock and a hard place with this. I really don't know what to do. Do you know what a middle ground is? Book premium economy for like $2,000, and then try and get the paid upgrade to business class when I get there. And if they say I'm sorry, it's full. Premium economy is not the end of the world, is it? You know, I think, right, all right, we won't be able to sleep. But, you know, that might be the middle ground, innit? The thing is, I can't do these dates because it's going to end up like a 2 week. Because if I'm leaving on the Wednesday the 29th, then I actually get back Thursday morning. I'm not going to be going straight to work, am I? I'm going to be back on Friday. At that point, it's pretty much 2 weeks. Yeah, no, I can't, I'm not, yeah, I can't do that. Now, I've got a limit. I can't go any further than... What if I go Sunday? Oh, this could be... I wonder if I could go Sunday to... What's this saying? What's this saying? 3,000... 22-hour journey, yeah, get in. No, Thursday's not really viable, is it? I mean Sunday. What's this? 20 odd, 25 out. What are you talking about? Monday. So they have got this flight on the Monday. Oh, this isn't bad. But then how long's the actual holiday then? 9 days. '20th to the 30th. Look at the prices. You are absolutely... No. No. Look at... You're getting on for $4,000. Get out of town, bruv. No. Looking at this... Looking at this, it's... Yeah, 15th to 30th, fucking get in there, lad. No, 15th to 25th, innit? Oh, yeah, it's gone up another 150 quid, yeah, because it knows I'm interested, so get in. Yeah, now it's £2,719. Get in there, lad. Mate. This is really the only viable option. This one here. 2,719. By the time you've added a suitcase and this, that, and the other, it's going to be up near $3,000. That to be like 2,850 or something at least. If I want to pick which seat I have, fucking. Do you know? I went through all this process the other day, and if you book it with Air France, you can pick which seat you want, obviously, and every time, for every leg of the journey you choose a seat, it adds another £160 on. So it added another like 300-400 quid just to pick which seat you want. Absolutely criminal. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was like, no, it can't be. Oh, it fucking can be. Yeah, it fucking can be. £160 just to pick your seat. Every leg of the journey, that. So times that by 4. It's 4 flights. Fucking redonkulous. So it was another 500-600 quid. Ridiculous. So yeah, so it's a bargain, isn't it? What did it say at the top? Yeah, your cheap flights or something or other. Yeah. Oh yeah, get in. Bit of a bargain. I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. 1 sec. I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? Do, 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 do. Yeah. So, in a nutshell, it's an absolute bargain, isn't it? In a sentence. Ah, fucking hell. What's a killer as well is it was like 2,400 the other day, like a week ago. And I was like, oh, that's a bit much, that. I want it. You know what I mean? That was $3,000. Oh, unlucky. Oh, unlucky, mate. Just unaffordable, innit? It's just unaffordable, mate. I mean, do a risk like say, go for the premium economy and then on the day just go, right, I want paid upgrades for business class. What have you got for me? And they go, I'm sorry, sir. That'll be £7,000. Or get to fuck. And I'll just be like, oh, mate. Do you know what I even did? Because I tried to book this about a week ago. And I was even looking at, you can do this thing where you can pay it over 6 months or whatever. And you pay like 450 quid for 6 months. Bargain! So I looked at that. And during the application process, it was like, yes, you've been approved. Connect your bank account now. Yep. Enter this verification code. I went through all the steps. And then it got stuck. And I'd done it twice. And it got stuck in like the verification thing. So I can't even spread the cost. Because it just doesn't work, mate. It just doesn't work. I've tried it twice and it got stuck in like the final bit twice. So I can't even go, right, well fucking I'll pay for it from now till fucking Christmas. I can't even do that. And trust me, I would. I can't even do that. What I could do is book it economy for like 1,200 quid, right? And then on the day, just go, right, I want a paid upgrade, right? Either business class or premium economy, and see what they've got for me. Because surely there'd be at least a seat in premium economy or business class, wouldn't there? They wouldn't be like, no, mate, the plane is absolutely packed at Salvador on a random Wednesday. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to be capacity flight, is it? I think it's probably the sensible thing to do here is go economy. No. Which is, well, it was like 1,200 quid last time I checked. Let's have probably fucking 1,500 quid now. There you go, 1,200, 1,200. Right. The sensible thing to do here is book that And then when you get to the check-in, go, right, I've got my checkbook. What have you got for me? I don't want to be in an economy, mate. And then maybe they say, right, well, you can go to business class. It's another this much. Maybe that's the way to go in it, really. Or do premium economy and then try and get business class on the day. And if not, then, well, I mean, premium economy, it's not the end of the world. Because risking economy, and they go, no, sorry, mate. Then I'm at shit creek. Then I don't fancy it, mate. Oh, the good thing about this flight here, though, is instead of it being a 10-hour flight, this is the benefit of this one, right? This is the benefit of this one, right? Look, 8-hour, 40-minute flight. So it's splitting it up in a different way. So you're going to Portugal, 3 hours. 3 hours in the airport's not great. But then 8 hours, 40 minutes. And coming back, 8 hours, 15. It's better than 10, isn't it? You know what I mean? So that's the benefit of that. But you don't really want to be setting off at 11:30 at night because it's like I said, you're going to be checking out the hotel at 10 a.m. You've got your suitcase. What are you doing for 10 hours? Do you know what I mean? Where are you hanging around for 10 hours? It's not the way, man. It's not the way. This is not the way, man. It's not the way. I've got to think about what I'm going to do here. Because I can't afford to just fork out like £2,900 on a flight now. Do you know what I mean? It's completely ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's completely nuts. Should we go back up to 259? I feel like we've settled down a bit. Let's go back up to 259. I feel like turbulence-wise, we've settled down, haven't we? Keep on jumping. Let your body fly. Keep on jumping. So that's the predicament I'm in. So I've got to think about it. But I can't think about it for too long because it's not going to get any cheaper, is it? Do you know what I mean? The longer I wait, the more it's going to go up. I'm going to be thinking, fucking hell, 2,700 was a bargain. It's 3,200 now. Fucking mate, honestly, I am scuppered on what to do because if it was like 2,300-ish, I'd have gone, right, fucking, I'm having it. I'll pay it. And yeah, it's hellishly expensive, but fucking once in a lifetime, let's do it. But not at 2,900. No. It's beyond a joke. Like, there's a limit to the game, man. There's a limit to the fucking... That's just being an absolute idiot, really, innit? And then I'll show you the hotel I'm going as well. That's a bargain as well. Fucking get it. Hey, cheapholiday.com this. I'll show you the hotel I'm going. Sign in and save money. Yeah, fucking need that. Where am I going? Can I not just... Oh, let's try and find it. Hang on. I think it's Praia do Forte, I think. July 15th to 25th, wasn't it? There you go. There you go. But bargain.com, here we go. Iberostar Waves Bahia, all inclusive for me, my lad. Yeah, this is it, man. This is it, dude. $2,500 a week. I'm dipping about here like I'm on big money. Fucking hell. Dipping about like I can afford this. But look at it, though. Yeah, we don't need the rat on the beach as well. Yeah. So we're up to, what are we up to? What's the budget for the holiday so far? We're at $5,500. That's before. That's before. I'm going to have to buy clothes. You know what I mean? You rock up with one pair of shorts, like, yeah, boy, I blew the budget. You know what I mean? Paradise, though, this. Yeah, fucking get it. So, you know what I mean? That's the game, innit? Really? Yeah, so get in. Yeah, she's happy about it. She can afford the $2,500 a week. You know what I mean? You live once. The thing is, you live once, don't you? And then the thing is, when you're there, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You ain't going to be stressing about. You know what I mean? You can just get consistently pissed and just chill the fuck out for 10 days. I think this is like the premium area. Yeah, as if you're not already paying premium. But anyway, you get the gist. So yeah, so get in. So get in. You know what I mean? Yoga on the beach for me, my lad. Yeah. So gym. Yeah. Might not be in the gym, you know what I mean? But you can do. You can go on holiday and go in the gym if you want, but it might not be for me. Get married if you want. Be more my fucking flavour. Anyway, yeah. So, bit of golf if you want. I didn't even know that. You know, I'm just learning that there's. Is it just a putting green though? Yeah, just one putting green. So get in. You got to have a dib though, aren't you? If you're there, you're definitely having a bit of a putt. Get your money's worth. Go on the treadmill just to get your money's worth. So yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful hotel, beautiful location and all that. So you know what I mean. That's the idea. So yeah, you know, all things said, it's just a cheap little holiday, isn't it? Really. Just a cheap little getaway. Oh, Christ. I need a loan. Paydayloans.com's the next link I'm clicking. Oh, Christ. Dipping about. I could got unlimited budget. You know what I mean? Best hotel in Brazil. Oh Christ! Obviously, innit? Hey, we're probably most of the way there now. I mean, been recording for an hour. Probably took us 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get in the air. So. We've got to be halfway, haven't we? Do you know what? I would love to be able to zoom out more on this VFR map, you know. You know, the limit shouldn't be 200 miles range. We should be able to really, really zoom out. 300, 400, 500, 1,000. You know what I mean? I want to zoom out more, man. I mean, you can drag. You can click and drag. But, I mean, you can get a general idea. Yeah, do you know what? We're not that far away, are we, really? We're not that... Ooh, bit of a turn coming. Yeah, we're not that far away, really. Yeah, we're not that far, because once we get to Agaya, we're sort of in the closing stretch, really. Now, I think looking at this, the runway runs... like, you know, west to east, east to west. So we'll have to sort of, I think so, looking at that, I reckon the runway's running like that. So we might have to sort of, once we get about there, I'll swoop on down like that and then in like that. Yeah, I think that's going to be the, idea. Anyway, let's get back onto that. But yeah, so I'll figure it out. Do I just do a book economy for 1,200 quid and then deal with it on the day? The thing is that I'll be so nervous. I'll be so anxious about. You know, I'll be praying that they've got a business class upgrade on the day. Do you know what I mean? I'll be like, please, just one seat. One, please. You know what I mean? And then if they go, oh, you know, I'm sorry, you know, we're not able to do that. You know, the guy before you in the queue's just booked the last seat. Oh, fuck hell. You know what I mean? Probably the middle ground is booking the premium economy, and then worst case scenario, maybe do premium economy, book it with Air France, so I pick the seat and it costs like 2,300 or something. Pick my seats in premium economy, and then on the day. Try and get business class, and you know, if you pay another 500 quid or whatever and get business class, and maybe do it that way. That might be the, and then if they say, oh, you know, I'm sorry, we don't, and then it's like, right, all right, premium economy, we're not gonna get a bed situation because you can lie flat. Air France. In fact, I might get that on the YouTube here now. Air France business class, mate. This is the whole reason why I'm in this predicament, because Air France business class is sick. Look, let me show you. This is why I'm in this predicament, because look at this. Look at this. 10 biggest mistakes. Oh, fuck it hell. The new. Oh, I don't know if I'm flying. I don't know if it's an A350 though that I'm going in. Yeah, no, it's like this, I think. Mate, you know what I mean? It's like your own like private booth. You know what I mean? Yeah, look, so it's like a 1-2-1 situation. So you're on your if you're on the near the window, you're sort of on your own in your own little booth. Mate, look at this, bro. Like, this is why it's tempting, because you're just in your own like private booth. Like, I can feel the anxiety just bleeding away as soon as I sit down. I can just feel and it's not about the food. It's not about. I could give a damn about them serving bloody lobster thermidor and fucking 7-course, mate. I could give a fuck. It's about anxiety, basically. And this is just an anxiety-free situation, basically. You know what I mean? Especially the night flight coming home, it's just bang, get the fucking bed situation out and have a night's sleep. I couldn't even imagine how good that would be to sleep for like 6 hours and then just wake up on the descent. Oh, mate. That is the dream. You know what I mean? This is why I'm in this situation of like, it's coming up 2,700 and I'm like, maybe. Do you know what I mean? We've got a bit of turbulence again. The plane's not happy with this. Look at the speed glitching around. Oh, I think I'll just deal with it. But yeah, so that's why I'm in this thing of like, I really want the business class seat, man. This is why, man, you know. Yeah, you put your feet in there and then you've got a bit that you must be able to pull out and it becomes a bed, you know what I mean? So, it's pretty good. Air France business class is like one of the better ones. I looked at the Air Portugal business class and it's not as good as that. So, yeah. Oh, have you seen this? Oh my God, have you seen this? Oh my God, this might be the best movie of all time, when this comes out. Mate. This might be the... Oh, mate, this might be the best film. I've got a very strong feeling that this will be my favourite film of all time, this. I've got a very, very good idea that this is going to be a masterpiece. I mean, the first two are, but this looks epic. Absolutely epic. Oh my God. Oh, it's just inject the fucking dopamine, mate. The shot, mate. Oh, fucking come on. Mate. This is going to be the best film of all time, this. I'm not even joking. Oh. Oh. But I must not die. Yet.
But I must not die.
Fucking hell.
Yet.
They should have called it Doom Messiah, like the books. Oh my God. That's just going to be an epic finale to that trilogy. Oh my God. It's going to be better than the it's going to be better than the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It is. Do you know what? I don't think we're that far away, are we? We're not that far away, I don't think. How long have we been flying? About an hour? Just under. What did I say, hour and a half? Yeah. Yeah. Checks out. The speed's still fluctuating a bit, but yeah, the speed's never really settled down, has it? But well, I'll just deal with it. At least it's not broken like it was the first attempt to Palau. That was a mess. We were just cruising along at like 268 knots. I was like, nah, I'm not dealing with this. The thing is, like I said, like I would have dealt with that fault of it being 10 knots too fast. I would have dealt with it if the flight was like an hour, 45 minutes. I would have been like, well, it is what it is. Overspeed all the way and fucking get in. But because it was 2 hours, I couldn't be bothered. Now you can manually mess about with the throttle and try and balance it manually so that you go 259 knots, but it never quite settles down. You'll be doing 263, and then you'll slow down 1% of throttle and you'll be doing 240, and then you'll be constantly messing about with it, and I couldn't be bothered. It was like 1, 2 in the morning. I was like, fucking divert this bitch and sit down in Calbayog. Yeah, I couldn't be bothered. And then we literally with my work schedule, and I can only speak to my girlfriend at like 1, 2 in the morning, and it's just no, mate. I've not been able to do the next flight until now, so apologies that it's a flight a fortnight at the minute. Hopefully it's not going to be another fortnight to the next one. But yeah, it's slowed down the world tour significantly, this part of the world. But you know, it is what it is. We continue. We continue at whatever pace. You know, I'm not in a race with anyone, am I? I just do it when I can do it, and it's as simple as that. This last third of the tour as well, there's going to be a lot of longer flights, because Europe and Africa was pretty good. Even Europe, Africa, and even the ones in the Middle East, and the stands, the Tajikistans and Uzbekistans and all them. The first 2/3 of the world tour, pretty much, all the flights have been like an hour. You know, I didn't realise how lucky I had it, really, especially all around Europe, like 40-minute flights and stuff. And then even Africa, there was only 1 or 2 that were like over an hour and a half, even the entire African continent. So I had it pretty good. And then once we got to Mongolia, like the situation's changed. Like the daylight situation's harder. To do a flight in the daytime means I'm having to, like, it's 1:45 now for me, local time, so just to get the sunrise. So I'm having to do the flights late at night, and the flights are generally longer in this final third of the tour. It's just, yeah, it's just one of them. I've split up a few of the flights into 2 parts as well, like India to Sri Lanka. I know I've split that in half, and there's another one that's like around near Fiji, New Zealand area. I've split one of them in half, and yeah, I've split one in Brazil in half that would have been like a 4-hour flight. I've split that in half, and you know, so I've tried to split some up, but it's still, generally speaking, the final third of the world tour, the flights are going to be twice as long, you know, on average. Obviously, there'll still be the odd shorter flight, but there's a lot more 2-3 hour flights. So it's about finding the time, finding a night where I can do that. So yeah, my initial idea of doing the whole thing in a year is way out the window. I'm probably more like looking at the end of this year, really. Yeah, if I can get it done before the end of the year, I reckon that's what I'm looking at, really. I mean, it's like 2/3 of the flights done in 9 months, and then another 9 months to do the final third. Is going to be something like that. It just is. But you know, we'll make it as long as it don't crash. You know, that's the main thing. It doesn't really matter how long it takes, as long as I get it done. I just want to get this done, because I feel like, I don't know for a fact, but I feel like I'm the first one to do it if I do it. I feel like no one's going to be daft enough to have done this. If I do it, I don't think anyone else would have done it. I can imagine that people will have done all 50 states of the US. I can imagine that 1 or 2 people might have done all the European countries. But every single country in the world, like one after another, flying point to point to point to point to point. Probably not, innit? Probably not. I mean, I might be wrong. The game's been out for like 5 years. I might be wrong. The game's been out for 6 years. You're gonna get some mad cunts, do you? You know what I mean? But I doubt it. I doubt everyone's done all 195 countries. I doubt it. Because it's the time it takes, like. And then it's the planning as well, the planning of the route and everything. It's taken a long time just to plan a reasonable route from country to country. So you've got to put in a lot of time, a lot of effort. You're not just going to do it on a whim. You're not just going to wake up and go, I'll tell you what, I'll do every single country on flight sim. Nah, like you're gonna have to put some serious planning into it. So there's not going to be people that will have the time to do it, have the skill. There is some skill involved, you know, to not crash and stuff. And then there's also the little things of like getting a helicopter into Vatican City, getting a helicopter into Monaco, getting a small aircraft to the north of Spain to then get into Andorra. Little details like that where people just would not be fucking... People might have had the idea of doing it and then gone, oh, but how am I going to do Monaco? How am I going to do Vatican City? How am I going to do this, and this, and this? Oh, forget it. You know what I mean? I feel like the logistics of it is very difficult. You know, even countries like Suriname and Guyana and these type of countries, it's very difficult. Liechtenstein is another one that was, you know, you can't just get a passenger jet and fly into Liechtenstein and expect to find a runway. You just not. It's just impossible. So there's various logistical challenges along the way, and a lot of them I've overcome. Gone through a difficult leg in Europe. You know, the Seychelles as well doesn't even have a runway in the game, so it's like a dirt track. Done it anyway, you know. So yeah, I reckon I might be the first. So I'll get it done. Get it done. You know, like I say, I'm not in a race, but I will get this done. I will get this done. Right, we're going to be coming down soon, short. Yeah, I can see the thingy there. Yeah, we'll start the descent in what, 5 minutes or something? Yeah, so get in. Can we see any land? Can we see any land over there? Not yet. Not yet. Maybe a bit far out yet. But we'll see land soon, I would have thought. I can see a mad cloud formation over there, but I can't see any land yet. But yeah, we will be starting our descent in about 5 minutes. So that's good. That's good. That's flown by, hasn't it? No pun intended. Yeah, it's flown by, this. I'll show you where I'm going. I'll show you on here. IRL. I'll show you where I'm going. So I'll show you where Salvador is. So it's round here somewhere. There you go. So now I did look at Fortaleza because it's less distance, but I don't really have a plan. There's no like all-inclusive hotel. I want an all-inclusive hotel, you know what I mean? I did look at Fortaleza. I also looked at Recife as well, but the best option is Salvador. And why, I can hear you ask, why not Rio de Janeiro down here or Sao Paulo? Well, why not Rio? I'll tell you why not Rio. One, because it's like a 14-hour flight. But more to the point, let me just... Yeah, we've got time yet before the descent. But I'm not going to Rio because in the southern hemisphere, July is winter. So it's actually the worst time to go weather-wise. It's going to be raining a lot, or it's likely to be not cold in English standards, but it's likely to be grey and raining because it's in the middle of winter. Now, if you go further north, you're in the northern hemisphere, just about, but maybe the equator's right. I don't know. But you're further north, and so the further north you go, the better the weather gets, basically, in a nutshell. The further north you go, the better the weather gets. So Fortaleza, it's nice in July. Salvador, it's okay in July. It's like between 17 and 27 degrees, something like that. So you're talking low 20s, and hopefully some sunny weather. So it's the best of both worlds because I don't know what I'm going to do hotel-wise if I go up here, but I do know what I'm going to do hotel-wise if I go here. So I'll land in Salvador Airport, which is there, and then have a few nights in a hotel, like the first 3 nights in a hotel in the middle of Salvador, go around the city, etc. And then get a taxi, which is about an hour and a half up the coast here, to Praia do something or other. There you go, Praia do Forte, and that's where Iberostar is round here. So we do like 3 days in Salvador, and then go an hour and a half up the coast to... and have a week at the Iberostar around here somewhere. So that's the idea. Right, anyway, I've got to be descending. Yeah, descending in a minute. So yeah, I've waffled my way through this hour and a half, haven't I? Quite nicely. Can we see any land yet? No. It's looking cloudy, isn't it? It's looking cloudy over there, mate. Hopefully we've got some visibility. Be alright. Got the VFR map. It'll be alright. And I don't think it's mountainous. So... we're not going to hit Mount Everest, are we, coming in? Put it that way. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I got a bit bored of that music. I know I've got to descend. I know. I'm a bit bored of this music, though, aren't I? I am, aren't I? Classic Mr. Bean, all episodes live. Right, we've got to descend. Yeah. I am descending and maintaining. I'm descending and come down at 7. There we go. The descent begins. I can't see any land yet. There we go. Coming on down. We're coming on down. Right. What are we putting on music-wise? What we having? Let me change my account here. Oh, tune. I don't know why. I heard this on the radio the other day. I was like, yeah, this is a tune, even though it's been out since last summer, but... I must have heard it at the time, but... City tonight. You're my day. All the time. It's a midnight sun kiss, get under the red sky, laying on your chest like this. Hold me like the pebbles in your hand, and initials in the sand, yeah. Summer isn't over yet. Skinny dipping with your heart out is my favorite part. Now we ain't gotta tell no one. Never ending midnight sun. Yeah, the capital is up here somewhere. The capital's like up here, but this is the only runway on the island, you know what I mean? Is it even on the main island? Yeah. Yeah, the capital's like up here. But, you know what I mean? This is as near as we're getting. Can't see any land yet. Oh, I can there, actually. All the time. Just like this. Summer isn't over yet. Never ending midnight sun. 30,000 feet. Long-awaited Palau is upon us. I probably set off for Palau about 2.5 weeks ago. Let's go. Oh, this is a tune I found on YouTube. How did I find this tune? I think I found it when I was making an intro on Canva, actually. It's a tune, this. Baby. Ooh. So unpredictable. One thing I know for sure, you turn my 6s to 9s. Frequently fly, unfrequently, infrequently. Awake in the night when I look in your eyes, holding me tight. Oh. You turn my 6s to 9s. Oh, you gotta have a go, aren't you? You gotta have a go. Baby! Looks cloudy, doesn't it? Together. Let them slip away. You can't let them slip away. So unpredictable. One thing I know for sure. Frequently fly. Flawless 195 World Tour. Inbound Palau. Flight 147 of 219. Let's do it. You turn my 6s to 9s. Woo. You turn my 6s to 9s. You turn my 6s to 9s. Frequently fly. When I look in your eye, you're holding me tight. 6s to 9s. Big tune. Or Twilight Zone, mixing it up a bit of a slower one. I love this song though. I've played it many times. Right, that's about half the descent done, so we should be about 50 miles out. And we are bang on 50 miles out, mate. Did I dream the whole thing? Was I just a nightmare? Different dimensions. Stuck in the twilight zone. You didn't know it was a duet, this, did you? Scene. And so then I'm in the grey one. Hope you win for best actor. 'Cause I had you completely wrong. It's looking a bit cloudy, mate. Does she know you're not who you say you are? 'Cause I might give her a call. Oh, is that just not me at all? And it's not like I'm still over you. It's so strange. This I never do. Not that I miss you, I don't. Sometimes I just can't believe When we get to about here, I'll come down like this and then go in like that. Well, hopefully line up with the runway better than that, but you get the idea, because I think the runway is running east to west. So we'll come south about there. We'll come south like that and then in. Like that. At that speed. That's the plan. And it's not like I'm still not over you. So strange, this I never do. I haven't seen any land yet. Well, I thought it was land was just a shadow from the clouds. So I've not actually seen any land yet. Like I change a thing, 'cause I'm right here where I'm meant to be, inbound to Palau. With flight 147. Flows 195 World Tour. Over. It's so strange. Not that I miss you, I don't. Oh, do you know what? I've not heard this for ages. This is my favourite song, this. I've not heard this for about 2 or 3 months. What a tune this. This is a beautiful song, this.
Next up we have Jade and Jordan. Hey!
Oh, I've not heard this for a few months. What a tune this is. When did it come out, this? Is it like back end of last year? Must have been like October, November-ish. Something like that. It must have been. It's a love so strong, I'm queasy. And I need you like the same way you need me. And the days and the nights and the weekends on the deep end. I keep flower. It's on the window of your shower. So strong, give me power. I can feel your hands in the pocket of your trousers. Oh, and make love to me. Pushing blow the roof off, baby. These stars are blushing. And it's a private party. Look a little stupid to them, but to us or something. And I love it. Silent disco we made. Ha ha. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And every song that we play is thick cloud, mate. We're delving in now. My God, the speed, don't know what it's doing. Because we're leveling out, that's why. A silent disco we play. Ooh, ooh. And I crumble at the pastry on your sweet pie. Got the options too, but I pick you always. Right. I've got to take manual control in a minute. For the deviation. Baby, these stars are blushing. I'll leave it a couple of minutes. This is something. And I love it. Ha ha. Hoo hoo hoo. Song that we play. Feels like feels like ooh. Now I'm thinking, do I come down to 4 and then deviate? I think that sounds like a plan. Because I don't need to deviate now. It's just... I can deviate pretty late, actually. But I am going to come down to 4. Let's come down to 4. Let's come on down to 4. Let's come on down to 4. Day and night. Oh, yeah. I don't want your love. Oh, I can see land. Here we go. Yeah, let's come on down to 4. Fire. Then we'll manually. Yeah. It was a feeling. Leaving. Oh, it looks like we're going to get some visibility anyway. Bonus. Brucey bonus. We can see where we're going. Feeling. Leaving. I don't want your love. If you can breathe without it. Right. This was the right decision. We'll come down to 4 and now we'll deviate. Right, now we'll deviate. Right. Right, autopilot off. I don't want your love. If you can breathe without it. Let's come down with the speed. We're a bit close here, aren't we? Right. We're coming on in. Okay, I can see it there. We're not really in line with it. Come on, slow down. Come on, slow down. I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright. It's not the best approach ever. But I think we'll be alright. Just. Alright, landing gear down. Cabin cruise, seats for landing. Oh, I never switched the lights on, did I? Never mind, I ain't got time now. Come on, come on down, come on down. Alright, we're approaching a bit of a weird angle, but I think we'll be alright. Flaps 3, yeah, it's a weird approach, but it's an approach. Right. It's not the longest runway in the world, is it? Steady. Steady she goes. Steady she goes. Bit rusty, you know what I mean? That's one of the best touchdowns. That is one of the smoothest touchdowns I've ever had. Oh, in terms of touch, I mean the approach was random, but the actual touchdown there. Now, have we got anywhere to park it up? I'm going to have to turn around and have a look what's going on at the other end of the runway. But, oh, as touchdowns go, that was one of the smoothest I've ever done. If not the smoothest, actually. Yeah, in terms of touchdowns, that was 10 out of 10. In terms of approach, bit random. But we made it, just about got the speed down in time as well. Right, let's have a look what's going on. Have we got anywhere to park up here? I didn't really see. It's not a major international airport, is it? Put it that way. At least it's not within the sim. Is there a building down there? Let's go back down that end. Let's give it full beans. We're going back to Calbayog. Oh, we thought. Right, let's have a look down this end. Looks like there's a building there at least. I don't want your love. If you can breathe without it, I don't want your love. Here we are then. We are down on the ground after many weeks. But we have arrived in the south of Palau. Yeah. Oh, we've got acres of room to park up over here. I didn't really see this because I was focused on landing the damn thing. But yeah, no, we're all right. We're all good. Okay, where are we going? Oh yeah, we'll just go on that. I already know where I'm going. But yeah, this has been flight 147 of 219. Please, if you haven't already, do drop me a like. We are down safely. One of the smoothest touchdowns I've had on the tour. We'll call it a day right about there. We've overshot it slightly, but I'm sure you forgive me. Right then, let's have a look. You can put your seatbelts on and take them off again. And then we will check. So it was supposed to be about an hour and a half. Let's have a look. I reckon it's about that. Oh, is it not doing the... Oh, it's not saving it. So, it is what it is, isn't it? It's not going to save. It's not going to log it. But I am here. I promise you, I am here. I'm here, mate. It's not going to log it as a flight. I don't know whether it's to do with where I've parked up or what. I think it's happened once or twice before on the World Tour where it's not registered that I've landed at an airport, or maybe they've done an update to the game and I've got to do something else, or switch the engines off. It usually saves it at this point. But anyhow, it doesn't make a difference to me. It's just nice to see how long it took and it logs the flight. So, yeah, it's not going to do that, obviously. But yeah, it is what it is. We are down the ground in Palau, so that's enough for me. We've got video evidence. So yeah, we are down on the ground. I reckon it did take about an hour and a half, maybe just over, hour and 35 maybe. But we have made it finally to Palau. Now, please do join me next time. Flight 148 will be to Bandar Seri Begawan, capital of Brunei, heading, I think, south from here to Brunei. I'm not sure how long that flight is. But yeah, I think we're pretty much... Oh, we might... I know, actually, we might be heading... It might be more like southwest, actually. I'm not really sure. It might be more like southwest. But anyway, next up is Brunei on the Flawless 195 World Tour. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for bearing with me for the 2 weeks in between this flight and the last flight. I don't know whether I'm going to call this a diversion or an excursion. I'll probably call it excursion flight 147. But we're back on the route now. We're back on the flight plan. And next up is going to be Bandar Seri Begawan, Brunei. Please do join me next time. Hopefully it's not going to be another fortnight to the next one. But that is all for now. And the world tour continues. Thank you very much. Thank you for bearing with me. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.